my God, Nikki, you're going to have to take this stinger. I just got to stare at that beauty.
Hulkenberg, preseason testing. Let's talk about it.
Bahrain!
Welcome to the United States of Formula One. Follow us for more F1 coverage. Now your hosts, Nikki and Cookie. Take it away, boys.
USF1, we are back. I am Cookie.
Nikki,
it's good to be next to you again.
Yeah.
We've been doing too many of these profile shows. It's just feel all alone, all by myself. No partner on the camera. If I mess up, it's me and get yelled at by the producer, and he's so mean.
I'm sick of the producer yelling at me.
So mean.
So he can't yell at us together.
So we got some stuff to talk about. We got Bahrain. We got a couple rounds of testing. Testing out this brand new car, all the changes, all the negativity, I would say.
There's a lot of negativity, and we're going to get into a lot of it.
And I would like to say...
But it's early on. It is early on.
With change comes negativity. Most people don't adapt well to change, and this car is smaller. It's more battery operated. There's so many changes to it. DRS, gonzo. Can't wear that shirt anymore.
Yeah, I'm still going to wear it.
It says DRS enabled. I should just put DRS disabled. Love it. What's going on here? Why is there a cage?
So they put that on, and that has a whole bunch of sensies on it. And it goes back to the engineers, and they say, oh, we got to do this or change that. So that's pretty much it.
Thank you for that analytical. I was hoping. But yes, running around the track, they have to get tons of data.
Yeah.
Which I'm still under the argument that I feel like with a brand new car like this, they should all work together to get at least like the car situated the right way, instead of having each team having their own information and not sharing with each other.
I like it, though, because you got one team that is going to figure out more, and then you're going to have another team that figures it out more mid-season and starts making a run. So the battery power, the situations, the issues that they're having, I'm not a fan of right now.
Do you know who loves it? Max.
Max Verstappen, what did he say?
Max says in a quote, this isn't feeling like Formula One, it feels more like Formula E on steroids.
Yep.
As a pure driver, I enjoy driving flat out, and for now, you can't drive flat out. So he's just saying, they're talking about the throttling down, running out of battery halfway through a straightaway.
Yeah, which is an issue. Huge issue.
However,
he did have the fastest car.
He's still got the fastest speed, 344 kilometers per hour, fastest speed recorded in testing week 1, which translates to 213.7 miles per hour for all you Americans out there.
And this is huge and surprising to me because they're running a new power unit in Ford. So to have Ford come in first year and be doing this good during the first sessions, that's a good sign for them.
Is it Ford or is it Max?
Probably Max.
Yeah.
But he can't get into he's not going to get into the Aston Martin and put up 344. It's not going
probably
to do
not
it.
344, but probably still like 340, and still would have been the fastest ahead of Ferrari. I just love how Max, he's so he's decisive. He does well at everything, whether it's Formula One or he's out doing endurance races or he's doing his sim racing. He's so good at everything. He knows the car. He's almost like an engineer that he's like, I can't race this well at all. This thing sucks. I'm still the fastest in a brand new power unit.
The drivers are complaining. They're going to need to fix some things. There's going to be a lot fixed during the extra practices that they're giving for the new regulations. So I'm hoping a lot's fixed before Melbourne.
Lando came out in response to Max bitching about it and says, if he wants to retire, he can retire. Now, obviously, this is a lot of tongue-in-cheek. Max and Lando are buds. They ride on jets together. There's no animosity there. It's more like hey, if he wants to retire, he can retire. Get the hell out of the way. Make my life a lot easier.
Yeah.
I don't have to battle you every freaking week.
We know Max isn't going to retire, and I think this was more jokingly. If you just read it like that, it's like, oh, Lando's kind of being a dick, but I don't think
you
that's
can read
the
it
case.
as clickbait, but I think anyone who knows it's tongue-in-cheek.
Yep.
Moving on. Mr. Piastri, how did he enjoy the vehicle? He says, this year it could be effectively like an F2 race where you almost go into anti-stall and you could be losing 6 or 7 spots if it goes wrong. So he hates it.
He's not liking it. So the problem is right now is they have to rev up the engine, get that turbo spooling before they start. Okay, and The Audi was having issues. Piastri was having issues stalling at the beginning of the race. Imagine
They weren't even starting.
Imagine
just
you,
standing there.
You get past the formation lap and you got 5 cars stall right in the beginning. That's going to cause absolute chaos on the track and possibly accidents, and it's dangerous.
That's what I'm getting back to on. I think the FIA should have just come out and said, we're going to do a month of just group training and group learning together. We're going to build this car and have it. This is where the starting point. And then all your teams can have all your private information. You can work, and do your own thing. But if you have 4 or 5 cars stall out in Australia, that's embarrassing for Formula One.
Yeah.
It's saying that we've been hyping up this new car for all these years. Here we are. By the way, we effed it up.
Oh, by the way, we're not ready yet.
We're not ready. Yeah, it's like getting to the party and not being dressed.
They're having a meeting with the FIA next week to basically talk about this stall issue. So again, hopefully this is why they're doing the extra practicing to try to get the car ready for Melbourne. Do I think Australia is still going to have some issues? Yes.
For sure.
Am I looking kind of forward to it?
Absolutely. As a fan, it depends what kind of fan you are. Like in football, I love defensive football. It's boring, whatever. Everyone loves it when there's chaos.
There's a drama, something happens, and there's bitching. Love it.
So you have Max hating the car, you have Oscar hating the car. Liam Lawson just has kind words to say.
Yes, and a lot of people don't know this. Max is really a nice guy, nice dude. On the track, a-hole. But you got to be when you're as good as he is. You just got to be.
Remember
that guy.
last year when Kimi, as a rookie, took him out of a race?
Exactly.
Right after the race, he's in the race, not for the constructors because Red Bull, but he was in the championship race, and he's like, it's no big deal. He's a rookie. He didn't mean to do it. And Lawson's like, he is just the nicest guy, such a nice guy. Through everything that's happened to me last year with Red Bull, he's just a good man to me.
Yeah.
I mean, the media hates Verstappen for some reason.
It's because he says it how it is.
He says it how it is.
And if you ask him a dumb question, he's going to give you a dumb answer. And he actually says that to the media, which I love.
And the FIA hated him enough. They were starting to fine him for all his cuss words. He couldn't say what he wanted to say. But what matters is what happens in the locker room, what happens behind closed doors. And the racers love him. Mm-hmm. He's the best, not last year, but still the GOAT. And the guys love him. Do we love Aston Martin?
No. So this is a problem. So Fernando Alonso basically is saying this. What is he saying?
He said there are a lot of things that we need to unlock. For us, it's really the first test, to be honest, because missing Barcelona was not ideal.
Okay.
So.
And Lance Stroll is basically saying that him at least, is going to get maybe 0 points because they're 4 seconds right now.
4 to 4.5 seconds. It's impossible with the fuel loads that everyone's running. He's basically saying it's going to be a tough year. He's already conceding the year.
Completely.
Because he's a Nepo baby piece of crap.
Yeah.
The veteran, 40-plus-year-old Alonso is saying, it's tough, but we're going to manage through it. I've done it. I've changed teams. You watch my profile show on him. He's changed teams so many times, in and out of Formula One. Yeah. And he manages it every time. Stroll's a quitter.
Yeah, well, Alonso did say, now, because there's such a difference between first to last place, that if these things don't get fixed, now last year the cars from Q1 to Q3 were getting knocked out in less than a second.
No, it was fractionally.
It was fraction. Now, what he's saying, and it could happen, which I don't want it to happen, is 4 seconds off the time. You get into Q3 and you're 4 seconds from first place. That's not good.
That's crazy.
That's not good. So we don't want that to happen.
And that's not the drivers at that point because these guys are all elite. That's showing an issue in each individual vehicle. Here's a little bit of drama. Nope, that's the next slide. Sorry, this is not drama. Spoiler alert. We'll get to that next. So we have what are we talking about here?
You developed the engine over a long time.
Oh, this is Toto Wolff. Sorry.
That's Toto.
Early in the season. Bear with us. So he says you develop an engine over a long time and you have lead times. If you were told me you can operate the engine in a way you have to develop it, might be quite damaging in the performance. So he's coming out and saying basically, this is the issue that Boogie was telling us before. Yeah. That when you have the cylinder heating up because they 3D printed it,
it's what's the regulations again, Boogie? 16 and displacement. And I think after it's when it's hot, when it's cold.
When it's cold, it's a 16. When it's hot, it's swelling up to 18.
Yep.
And that's out of regulation. So if they would test it, then you would fail. And that would affect any Mercedes motor. So you have McLaren, Mercedes, Williams, and Alpine. Yep. And so they're saying, this is an issue. They 3D printed this. There's this honeycomb crap in the middle. If it's swelling up and they test it after the race and we're out of specs,
And they're saying that they're 200. They're going to be about 200 thousandths faster, which is over time is a lot. But this is not a problem right now. They're meeting next week, okay, and they'll have if 7 people vote on it or 7 FIA or whatever it is. Next, it'll go to race 13, and I think that's the Hungarian race. So they would have to fix it by then. So right now they have. Possibly all season, but at least 13 races that this doesn't matter.
So you're saying they're going to let it go? They're going to let it slide knowing that it's a problem. Yep. It's not like you're trying to cheat and get an advantage.
Yeah, but if Mercedes wins the first 2 races, let's say they win the first 2 races and they win by 20, 30 seconds, everyone's going to bitch.
Right.
Immediately.
Right. So did you get that off TikTok?
No,
Okay.
I actually just read that on ESPN because it just came out 5 hours ago.
Here's the drama I was getting into. So the guy on his knees there is Craig Skinner, Red Bull chief designer. This was just breaking news that he's been with Red Bull since 2006.
Okay.
20 years. He's their chief engineer, resigns unexpectedly.
Oh no.
Maybe there's family issues, maybe there's not, or maybe it's because Christian Horner, as of February this month, in active negotiations with Alpine to buy 24% stake in the team. Is he already behind closed doors reaching out to guys to build his team the way he wants? The guy who's been doing it for Red Bull for 20 years, I'm sure Horner probably knows him.
Yeah.
Probably knows his capabilities.
Yeah.
Do you think there's some truth to that, or are we just creating drama?
That has been the news all over the place. I think it's going to happen. It's going to happen during the season, and it's going to be awesome. Horner back.
Now, I would love Horner back. I would love him to bring Alpine into relevancy. I would love the drama of him stealing engineers from other teams, even though he retired. Will it affect Max? No.
Not at all. It doesn't matter.
He doesn't care who's chief engineer is. He's just, give me a car that's not going to explode while I'm driving it, and I'm still going to do well.
Yeah. Horner's got Franco Colapinto and Pierre Gasly.
There's Horner getting some whispers.
Yeah. Hey, you're coming over, buddy.
Happy birthdays to throw out there.
Oh.
Boogie's usually good about throwing on our Facebook, on our social medias, little birthday announcements. He was busy at the Monster Truck Show.
Yeah.
He's a driver.
Producing Monster Truck shows.
You were
driving.
You would think he's filming. He was actually in the Monster Trucks. He went up into the stands, killed 116 people, cleared of any incidents. It was an accident. It wasn't his fault.
We got a good lawyer.
Okay, that's all fake news.
Happy birthday, Jorge Russell.
George Russell turned 28 on the 15th, just a few days back. And Liam Lawson, February 11th.
How old is he?
I don't know. It doesn't say here.
Great. I'm glad that Boogie put 28 and not the age of Liam.
Producer didn't give me notes on that, but I could look it up real quick. Beep, bop, 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 beep, bop.
We got to have
24.
a Google guy.
I
think he's 24.
We're going to say he's 24. You know who else has a birthday in February? Just turned 15? My son, Liam.
Oh, happy birthday, Liam.
He's going to get his temps in less than 6 months.
Is he going to be an F1 driver?
No. Because I don't have the money for it, and he don't have the skills. So, other breaking news. Barcelona has extended, multi-year extension through 2032, but they are every other year. Every even year, Barcelona 28, 30, 32.
And the Catalina wine mixer in Spa. You're looking at Spas, and they're going to rotate every single year.
So Spa is in Belgium is through 31, Barcelona through 32, doing that joint every other.
Just go boop, 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 boop.
If you can see up there, maybe Boogie can bring that forward. He loves when I say that. You only have a couple contracts expiring soon. The Netherlands expires, this is their last year unless they do an extension. Mm-hmm. And the scary one is Vegas is only through next year.
They'll re-sign that for sure.
I mean, that's got to be. That's where we go every year.
Yeah, there's no way that's not going to get
It was their
extended.
initial 5-year contract, and I assume they probably wanted to give it a trial period after year 1 and 2. They probably were debating on not coming back.
I guarantee you ask anybody who lives in Las Vegas, they would hope that it never gets extended, but we don't live there. We just visit for it.
Ask an Uber driver,
Yep.
which we do, or anyone with a business on the Strip, they're like, get the race the hell out of here.
Yep.
Because the amount of little bit extra money we make Ubering, it's miserable. They can't get around town. Everything's closed down. But you know what? We love it.
Yeah, and it stays in.
Keep it coming back forever. Keep it coming back. So, general takeaway from Bahrain, early testing.
It's
Worse than you thought? Better than you thought? As expected?
I think it's as expected. I think too that I think Mercedes has the number 1 car and they are hiding it. That's just my thought.
You think they're sandbagging?
I
Let
think there's-
Max thinks he's better than he is?
I think they're sandbagging that car. I don't think you see any. You haven't seen all that it can do yet, so that's going to be my prediction. So we're going to do a prediction show next week on constructors.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun, and where we rate the drivers. And we did awesome last year, so Boogie's going to be a part of it this year, so he gets to do his picks.
Yes, but if we did...
Actually, he did his picks
He
last
did
year.
it last year.
He's just getting into our race prediction.
If we did as bad as we did last year on a car that had been around for years, and now all this, the cars changed, the regulations changed, everything's changing.
It's going to be fun to do this. One, it's always fun, and then to go back at the end of the year and see how either good or bad we did, and especially on the new regulations. We're just prodding, poke and play right now.
So are you throwing a little spoiler alert out there that you might have a Mercedes as the champion?
Well, I got a week.
I mean, you said that you think they have the fastest car and they're hiding it.
You already know who I'm picking for my driver's championship. You know. I'm not going to tell them. I'm not going to spoil it.
Nico Hülkenberg,
That's it.
2026 F1 champion. You heard it here first.
You heard it first.
All right, we'll be back with more shows. Like we said, predictions are coming. Season's coming. We're excited. You excited? Boogie's excited. Love ya.
Follow us on YouTube at the United States of F1, on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at United States F1. Join us next time on USF1. Like and subscribe. Copyright Brugman Media Limited. See you next time on USF1.